Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. I am Fiery Red Hero 8, and we're still partying it up on the St. Anne. One of the best places in the game, in my opinion. And before I fight you, I'm going to take this item, which is an Ether. That can restore Pokemon's PowerPoint moves, or PP moves, by 10. So if you're in a spot where you're in a crunch where you're not near a Pokemon Center, and you need to restore those moves, then you can. So that's good to have. I like feisty kids like... What? Okay, I'm leaving. I don't want to fight you. Do I need to start screaming? Well, you have a horsey, so that's pretty pitiful. So, yeah, let me just... Even though Body Slam won't take it out in one hit, it'll do enough damage. Oh, hey, never mind. Alright, Gilshanks. You kick his ass. Alright. Let's keep going. It'd be awesome if you could just one-shot all these. Damn it! Why'd I have to jinx it? Oh well. Yeah, you should still be able to be faster than a little seahorse. I mean, really. 3 horsies? Seriously? That's what you have to subdue a child with? Okay, that was awful. I need to stop. Everybody makes these jokes. So, lost it. That's right. Now I'm getting out of here! Damn it! That wasn't cool. And actually, since he's leveled up, let's bring out Corifoya. Because after all, these are mainly water types you're going up against. Water and fighting types, because some sailors will have Machops. Us sailors have Pokemon too. Actually, I think this one does have a Machoke. Am I right? Let's see. Well, Tentacle for starters. Well, that means it's half poison type, which means grass moves aren't going to affect it as well. Let's see. Since it's half poison type, let's see. Yep. In later games, instead of not being very effective, it would have done normal damage because water is weak and poison is strong against grass. And since I'm half poison, the poison won't work on me either. Ah! I'll take advantage of that. Fine. I'll just tackle your butt. Not that jellyfish really have butts. One thing I'm like scared to death of jellyfish, because I mean, I've heard that some jellyfish poison is actually worse than tarantulas, snakes, venom, and other poisonous animals combined. And that's one scary thing. Staryu. Okay, so never mind. This one doesn't have a Machop. And I also heard that, like, it was in, I think, Japan, where they had a load of jellyfish and they didn't know why, so they kept, like, they were killing them. Because there was just so many of them that it was overpopulated. Well, what they didn't know was that killing jellyfish actually makes them release their sperm and eggs. So if anything, it's like one last huzzah to them before they go, and it's just doubled more. So actually killing them made it worse. I was like, holy crap. Okay, you're not bad. I'm not bad. I'm not a bad guy. What's this? Of course, it's no more room for items. Should have known better. Well, let's use HP up. Raise the base HP of Thor. Because Thor's cool. Let's see, did it do that? Yeah, by 1. Oh well. TM44, which is Rest. That basically makes your Pokemon fall asleep and restore its HP. And I believe you stay asleep for a couple turns, but if you have items to wake it up, then that can be used to your advantage. Hello, stranger. Stop and chat. All my Pokemon are from the sea. Well, aren't you special? My grass types will whip them out. What? Whip their ass, not whip them out. What the hell? Well, never mind. If you got a Tentacle, then I'm not much great. That's not much good either. Just tackle it. Get it out of here. Acid. That's just wonderful. Yeah, Tentacle's pretty good. I've had him on my team before. Actually, I think one of them... I actually had it... I think on my Heart Gold game right now, I think I have a Tentacruel. And I think its name is Jelly Belly. Which I do love jelly beans. I've been craving those like mad too. But then Easter is the last day of this month. Which is crazy. Which means that April Fool's Day is Easter Monday. That's the earliest I think that we've had Easter in a good few years, actually. Is then. So, yeah. That's okay. Of course, now there's an abundance of Easter candy at my work, and I'm sitting there going, damn it. I can't really complain, though. I need to start... That's why I'm trying, like, today, trying to keep everything to a minimum. 'Cause I used to be able to do it easily before. I don't understand it. Like, I just got it in my head one day that I wanted to do it, and I did it, so I just need to get that drive back. Okay. Darn, I let that one get away. Should we let it? Why not? We'll let Corafoya evolve. Now it's an Ivysaur. That's awesome. And like I said in the Pokedex, this family of Pokemon's pretty balanced, so it's good. Let's have... You know what? Even though they're water types, let's have Ursaring. And I didn't say that actually Corafoya did learn Poison Powder off screen. And Ursaring, I taught it Dig. I think I did do that on screen. What's cool about that is if you're in a dungeon or like a cave or something and you use Dig, it transports you back to the last Pokemon Center that you were at. That's very convenient if you are in a tight spot. Matey, you're walking the plank if you lose. Okay, so what are you gonna do if I win? You have any idea? One type. Oh, this is the one with Machop. Okay, well that's cool. Then Ursaring has a good advantage here. Yeah, let's do Rage. It learned Rage off screen. Which means every time that it gets hit, the move becomes more powerful. That's a critical hit. Shit. Rage is building and your attack raises every time you get hit with a move. But I actually haven't found it to be that useful in this game, even though I'm showing it off here. It's just not... Because you keep fighting, there's no option. Oh, you flinched. That's bullshit. Well, then again, okay, I just let that happen. That's stupid. I didn't find it to be that useful, but I wanted to show it off. Because shit like that always happens. Like, I'll use Rage, and then I can't do anything but attack, and then if anything, I get my ass handed to me before I can take it out. Which is not supposed to be like that, but it is. Also, because that makes me think of the episode of the anime where Charmander learned Rage in Primeape Goes Bananas. But what's weird is the continuity or the chronology of the anime just it's off. I didn't realize that after even after 10 years, it's off because he earns a Marsh badge in Saffron City before he goes to Celadon City. That doesn't make any sense. But I mean, I know I'm probably spoiling this for people who haven't played, but I was just like, are you serious? And I just found that out the other day. How stupid am I? Alright. I'm actually going to go heal up. So, but leaving this boat won't do anything until you talk to the captain, so... Yep, it's still there. Alright. I will see you guys back on the St. Anne in a minute. Okay, guys, we're back on the St. Anne. After healing up, I also went and put a lot of items in the PC so that they weren't, you know, weighing my bag down. Anyway, now we can go down this hallway. Not that we couldn't before, but I just chose not to. This ship, she has a luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. Cool! Even though I'm here in Bill's stead, that's fine with me. It's party time. In all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Yes, it is Snorlax. Which, we can't get him quite yet, so I'm not going to cover him until later. Check out what I fished up! What is it, a Magikarp? I'm so scared if it's a Magikarp, like, I mean, you have no idea. I am so afraid of Magikarp. Okay, Goldine's pretty cool. But Thor isn't affected by your Peck ability. So Thunderbolt that! I should have done the Pikachu thing, but... yeah. Kinda cool. Well, then Thor, you can probably just one-shot all these. Do it! That's fine with me. Shit. Just hands more experience to you anyway. There's like I said, there's a lot to cover in this city compared to what we've had so far. But anyway. And now I'm out of stuff to say. Isn't that just wonderful? I'm all out. Damn right. And before I can get this damn item, you have to interrupt me? Competing against the young keeps me youthful. That actually reminds me of somebody actually pretty special. I won't say his name here, obviously, but because I grew up, my parents, before I went, before I was old enough to stay home by myself, I was in an after-school program. And the person in charge there, who looked after everybody, he was always so nice. Like, I mean, obviously, don't you dare. Ha! You killed yourself for no reason! You dumbass! Magnemite, oh shit. Try it, because I don't know if Magnemite can... He might be able to know self-destruct. Actually, I think he does. I don't wanna withdraw him, so let me just go ahead and Super Potion. I mean, obviously, when I was a kid, I didn't rebel or anything, but I always argued, which didn't help me. But once I grew old enough to appreciate all that he did for us kids in the after-school program, it was, I've always respected him for that, and he actually was able to help me get my first job, which was to be not at the after-school program, but at the summer camp, and later on, I would come in for a couple of hours at the after-school program once, because I started having half days at school, and I needed community service hours, but to cover everything that I hadn't gotten in high school. Max Ether, those are also good to have for store your PP points. So I would go to the after-school program and get service hours, and later on, after that was covered, I would get money and go back to summer camp. God, I can't talk. Okay, well, I already talked to you, dude. I'm going back. No. Whatever. Okay. But as you can tell on the Pokedex, that Snorlax was number 143. Pokemon can cut down small bushes. Oh yes, I've seen some Pokemon ferry people across the water. Cool. That should tell you there's a lot of Pokemon, and well, I mean, compared to today's standards, this is actually really small. But back in the day, 150 Pokemon, that was like, oh my god, really? Can you know them all? Which do you like, a strong or a rare Pokemon? I like both. See, I'm a high maintenance trainer. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, and I remember I took pride in knowing all the Pokemon. Even though I had a couple friends at summer camp, and that's where I got into this hugely, was at the summer camp that I was just talking about. We were like the Game Boy crew. We all had Game Boys. And then it was funny because later when I was a counselor at said camp, there was a circle of boys and they all had DS's, and I remember they would call me over, and that was back when Diamond and Pearl were started to come out, and they would ask me like what move they should do, and I told them, and it worked out, and I was like, oh my god, hey, this works, this is cool. Because obviously I couldn't play my DS when I was there, but not that I would have. If I was off the clock, sure. I must salute you. Sure, give me the money. I'm just greedy, aren't I? Rare candy, awesome. Oh, shit. I never saw you at the party. Well, that's because I came here late. Is it any of your business? And stop hitting on the male fiery. He's only 10 years old. That's one thing I never got. Like, okay. Let's go for it. I'm probably dumb. Oh, disable? Well then, hey. Haha! That works out. I remember, and you see, this is probably not as surprising today, but back in the day, because like in 4th grade, that's when everyone started to talk about like boys and stuff and dating, and I was like, going out was the term, and it still is, but it was like, you want to go out with me? If a guy asked you that, it was like the biggest deal ever. I didn't take interest in that. I mean, I know I didn't have any friends at the time in the class, so they would always pick on me about stuff like that, and I was just like, really? Why would I worry about that right now? I mean, am I not too young for this? And everybody was like, no, it's the cool thing, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. Well, it is cool. Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? It had many rare kinds of Pokemon. Well, we're not there quite yet. 17 minutes? Holy crap. Okay, I think there's one room left before we go up. Let's just check out this room. Don't be asking me for a double battle. Oh, they don't do that in this game. What am I talking about? I hear many people get seasick. Yeah, and if you get stuck by 2 trainers like this, then you would just fight one here and then fight the other one like that. It was never double battles at this time. That didn't come out till Gen 3. The captain looked really sick and pale. It's weird. Captains usually wouldn't get seasick. At least that's not what you would think. But anyway, we'll continue on in the St. Anne in the next episode. Peace out!